when you get really bad pings in Wolfenstein, and that, I mean, that'll just shut you down. I'll run into a wall. Can't do that.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut to a sounder. An actual World War II transmission from Europe. We're going to head in server. Ladies and gentlemen, soldiers and soldats, we're going to... What the hell?
Wow.
Well, that was great.
Sorry, that's my game.
Back and live in a moment.
I thought it was me. I was like, instant replay.
Oh, man.
Stand by.
Hello, BBC. Winford Vaughan Thomas speaking with Herbert Walden recording. That's the sound of the first sound of our own attack. And it's a sign that the usual night raid on our position here is coming in. Right above us, the sky has suddenly become as bright as day. The German flares are burning, hanging almost motionless overhead in the night sky. And a shower of glittering silver light coming down from them. Here on the ground, we feel as if we were standing under the flares on a fairground. Every tree, every house seems clearly lit up. And our old flak is getting furious and fierce. First bombs going down, it's away to the left of us, but even back here, the ground around is shaking viciously, and Walden's recording truck is now rocking on its springs.
Return to Castle Wolfenstein immediately.
I want you to remember that no bastard ever won war by dying for his country.
Affirmative.
You won it by making the other poor dumb bastard die for his country.
Affirmative. On my way.
The RTCW theme, I could play it all night long. It's just a great anthem. All right. Well, my customary greeting, ladies and gentlemen, soldiers and soldats, it is the moment you've been waiting for. It is KiH, it is OP, and we have got a match tonight. Are you ready? Let's hop in server and
I'm
take
ready.
a look. Oh, that's the
It's going to be
going into
epic.
replay.
Wow.
What do you think you could ever do is get away with playing like the Wolfenstein theme tune at the strip club while a girl does a dance? Because that's pretty much my two favourite things, Ninja Team and RTCW.
Might be able to pull that off.
Wow, what a combination.
Leave it to DTS to put Wolf and strippers
All right.
together. All right. Here we are on server tonight. Could this be our first match? Our first map, rather? We'll see. Here's the lineup for you. It's starting to shape up. OP Pooty, Chris, Superi, Mata, and Bully. Voice, break it down for these guys. They are the... What a tough squad for Wolf.
What would you like to hear? The lineups are incomplete on both sides.
Give us some history. Come on. Quit popping my balloon. Damn it.
I could...
God, he's so mean.
I got hired as Buzz Killington, and that is what I'll do.
Buzz
I can tell you what the lineup's probably going to be. It's probably going to be Feta, Malman, Zirim, Askunjan, Osmosis, and Syl. That's their usual A team, and that's what Games TV is currently showing for the roster on this
Yeah, the Games
match.
TV has the correct lineups.
Okay, so that should be it. We're just waiting on a few of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Then for the Ally side, we're only waiting for Sirka to show up. Well, let's start with Overpowered then, because they got 5 people on the server. We got Pudi, Pudi and Mata, 2 other Estonian powerhouses.
Okay.
In the dark.
Mata being one of the brains of the games, left. That guy, really smart, really good play. Not to say that the other guys aren't smart or don't know how to play, but Mata really is something. We got Superi, who is one of the most lethal punchers left. the last game he didn't have that much to kill, but usually he's out there, you know, up there with Fro and the other great punchers, rocking people all around. Sorry DTS, you're not quite there yet. And then there's Bully and Chris. No worries, man. You need to. I'm just gonna make you work for it. But then there's Bully and Chris. Probably without a doubt, D2 or definitely would in the top 5 best aimers in RTCW left. Amazing, amazing how they do it. You see that Chris used to play with the handle 3 headshots after behind his name, which really was sort of his trademark. He shoots headshot all around, whereas Bully is all about the awesome tracking and body shots more than headshots, but the way he does it, you know, it's still lethal as beyond words, really. So yeah, definitely a dangerous team right there, all 6 of them. Sirka, who is missing out at the moment, another Finnish powerhouse like Sipori, really good, really solid, good medic, great player. Of KiH we got Osmosis, or Ozzy as most of us will know him. Awesome player, used to rock ET, but great in RTCW as well. Well, Malman and Askungen, the Malm brothers, awesome players.
Village.
Yeah, baby.
Is that what we're seeing?
Village, Frostbite, and then Village.
Okay. Hey.
Oh.
So, Voice, that's exactly what I was asking for. Put your balloon pop and pin away, Mr. Killington, and give us that information. All right? You must be a lot of fun on a first date.
Actually, this is... Oh, yeah. Oh,
Warwitch.
Actually had one this weekend, and it was awesome.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. Did you pull up in your car, walk up to the door, ring the doorbell, and tell her she's ugly, and just drive off? I mean...
I'm pretty sure the best opening line when you're taking a girl up for the first time is to tell her you're an RTCW shoutcaster. Bitches love
with Warwitch. That's what
true.
I said.
Oh yeah,
I'm
all the
there.
Warwitch, yeah. Oh, you know Warwitch well.
Oh, yeah.
She was like, want to do something tomorrow evening? I'm like, no, man, gotta hang out with Warwitch. So yeah. That's, you know, gotta set your priorities straight.
I like the story. We're gonna go with it.
You got it.
Okay.
Why not? I don't buy a word of it, but okay.
That's the story. We're sticking with it tonight. So.
Absolutely.
I so wish it was true.
All right. So KiH is fleshing out here. Voice, break it down for us.
Yeah, KiH. If I read it correctly, they're picking Village, which is interesting because everyone assumed Beach would be their home map. But yeah, you know, one cast isn't a cast without Village being played, so they're catering to our expertise, so to say.
Yay.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I actually did a small analysis of both teams, considering they're going to be our opponent next, or one of them is. And I kept saying that KiH, their second map is going to be Village, and that is what they're picking right now. So I'm not too surprised. Still a little, because, well, Beach is their home map. And, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see that.
Well, you know, you say that Beach is KiH's home map, but what about Overpowered? Do you have any intel on how well they play Beach? Maybe Overpowered is just really good on Beach, so they thought, well, you know, we'll cut our losses and go with Village.
Now, I saw Overpowered play on Thursday, I think it was.
Sabo, you've
they
got
had
the comms,
a slightly different tactic on Beach. That was quite interesting to see, because you got the basic defense, and everyone knows how it's played, and they a slight variation on that, which would be very interesting to see versus KiH. But yeah, that might not be the case then.
Sabo and Nil, reconnect to Skype, please, and I'm going to hand this over to Sabo very quickly. I'm going to step away while I have a moment, so back in live here in a moment.
I think Village might be quite a stupid choice, to be honest.
Village for Team KiH? Why?
Yeah, I think so. Well, because, I mean, when we played them a couple of rounds ago, OP, when they put us into the loser bracket, they absolutely dominated us on Frostbite, but Village was actually really, really close. I mean, we set a time of like 4 minutes 20, they beat it by like 10 seconds. And then, you know, there's a double full hold after that. And we're I'm sure some badass members will get a little bit annoyed with me, but we are pretty much the definition of kind of an average team. You know, we're not terrible, but we're not great either. You know, we do all right sometimes, but...
I don't know, I'd say you get that SO's a little better than average.
I thought you were
Well,
going
you know
to
what I
say
mean, we're
Scrooge,
alright.
because you gave away a great time there.
Yeah, cheers, voice. Gonna remember that as well. We shan't be casting again.
Write it all down.
Oh, man.
Yeah, don't worry, it's you and Crab now I've got to remember to actively dislike. But yeah, no, I think it's quite an astute map choice by KiH, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, they need to get a full hold in on this map. I think really though they need to try and get at least something out of it.
So in light of this, map choice, on Village alone, is it going to be just straight out 2-0? KiH?
On Frostbite.
On Frostbite, you think so? That KiH is just going to dominate that map?
No, Frostbite, I think OP are going to dominate it.
You think? Okay,
but I think KiH need to work hard to maybe just get one full hold in to stop OP taking a 2-0 lead. If they can do that, they might have a good chance on Village. We played KiH on Village, and Fett is an absolute machine. I think it took him like kind of 20-something seconds, 20-30 seconds to get from the crypt with the gold all
Why
the
is
way
everybody
back
calling
to the truck. What should I be calling
What's
him?
the matter,
Feta.
Fet.
Like the cheese, feta cheese, like that.
Yeah, yeah.
It is Feta.
Feta.
I don't know. I just thought it was like Boba Fett.
Yeah, I know. That's the same thing with me. I see that and I think Boba Fett.
Yeah.
But
Could
yeah,
just go with
this
Wolf.
is true. His name is Feta.
Yeah,
A little,
see, it works
little
great.
Germanic style pronunciation. You pronounce those E's at the end. Feta.
I asked him why he was called Feta and he wouldn't tell me.
Sabo has become a spinning wheel of death. He's the black screen.
A spinning wheel of death?
Yes.
What's happened to me?
Take a look at Skype and it's not pretty. I think the snowstorm is owning you.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I'll disconnect and come back.
All right. This is it's been a very long cup to which I do not argue. It has been a lot of amazing content for us, and we are, I wouldn't say rapidly approaching the end, but we're crawling our way epically to the end. Languishing, BTS. We are languishing our way to the end.
Languishing.
Oh, yeah.
That word again.
We're languishing vigorously.
Yeah.
Yes, we're bringing back all the old hits. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, we got a shout out from Sippery to Raw here.
Okay.
Good game, well played last Sunday.
I gotta say it on live on air and in front of like almost 200 people. I love Sippery. He's my idol.
Your man crush.
Oh yeah.
He teaches you how to play, right? He's your mentor.
Yeah, he's my mentor.
Very quickly before we
Sippery,
begin.
if you're going to hear this, I love you, man.
Oh, he will. Before we begin, and we've got just a few moments left, Warwitch TV, if you want to do any shout-outs and you want it on the recording, I'm watching. We'll give you about 30 seconds here tonight to give you a shout-out, your final salutes to the teams and to the players themselves as we wait on 9 this evening. It is KiH. It is OP. I'm flustered.
That's good.
Yeah. When am I not
I'm
flustered?
interested. I think if OP were to win some rounds, which there's been a lot of predictions that they're going to lose, I think this is the map that's going to really determine if they do or not, because they are really good at aim, and so this is the map that favors a lot of aim play.
Aim and speed. That's what Frostbite is all about.
All right, here's the shout-outs
really exciting right
coming in right now. Ozu saying, "I love you, Cliffarn. We love you." This Foy's is hard. It's hard to read the green name, so a shout out to the Karma of Awesomeness. Okay, and then Cliffarn says a shout out to KiH, the home of ass rushing. What is ass rushing?
Oh, I don't,
DTS,
I don't know if you want to ask what it is.
Basement penetration related to that, I guess.
Yeah.
Don't ask.
We can save the ass rush story for after the game interviews.
Fair enough. Yeah, you're looking good, Sable.
Maybe we can have Cliffarn call in between rounds. That would be interesting.
Would be fun.
Because it's a good story. If you click button and call in on Skype, yeah. Right. Great story.
Well, I'll be keeping the Skype line open and available, so if we ever need to jump into it, we can do it.
Now, the best news, guys, this is important. We're waiting on 7. Let's take... Oh, it's quickly approaching go time, ladies and gentlemen. Can you feel the tension? The very cold day here in Frostbite tonight.
I'm tense.
Yeah. We have, and I've talked about this before. DTS is trembling.
Are you gold, DTS? Maybe
waiting on 4. We have instant replay and War Room tonight. Both.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be the whole 9 yards for you guys this evening. Very excited to roll this out. Waiting on 3.
I don't want to pull the War Room up just yet, but I'm monitoring it on my side here. I'm listening to Overpowered, and these guys are very, very serious. I can tell you that. They're discussing their strategies, pointing out where I'm going to stand. I'm going to do this. Remember to throw a grenade here. They, they're very well prepared, but they're obviously still in the process of planning everything out, going over their strategies. It's a routine, it's a flow, and they've got it together, and they're ready.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good game, guys.
And we're
definitely don't broadcast it.
Broadcast the top
advantage, KiH.
Yes, exactly.
Waiting on 3. Let's take a look and see how it's looking here this evening. Waiting on Zerom, Osmosis, and Feta.
And still just disconnected, so it looks like he's going to reconnect here.
Yeah.
Foust would like to give a shout out to Voice's Sugar Mama. So Voice, I'm not sure who your Sugar Mama is, but Foust would like to give her a shout out.
That's off to you.
Yeah, Sippery's calling for them to ready up. He wants to start the round 6 vs. 5.
Yeah, I want to start it
like
that.
Let's go! Low slows!
Light up.
Advantage OP.
Low slows.
So the predictions are in place. Make sure you head over to Warwitch TV on Facebook.
Written down as well.
Fraulein Natalia as well. Hit like. She's going to be joining me after the cups are over. We're going to do a little co-op RTCW SP action. All right? Make sure you hit follow on my page for the love of God, Sabo. You just followed me last week. You've been casting with me since 2002. I will never forgive you for that.
Bad man.
Sorry. I just didn't.
And we do have a couple people we need to shout out to. We got Toxic Girl and DA both lurking around the channel.
Are they in channel?
Hey, why isn't DA on the air with us?
Where's that sneaky pants?
She's probably got something to do.
Probably.
She's being
naughty.
She's got
Canada,
a life,
did they get any
all of
snow
us.
up there?
And well, I don't know. I was in Toronto the other day.
Oh,
boy,
there
they got a lot of snow there.
Hold on.
Did she get it? Oh.
There's Toxic Girl. I'm gonna. Oops, I almost hit ban. I'm sorry, Toxic Girl. I almost banned you.
Toxic Girl and DA.
We'll give you a voice.
You know what? Funny fact, you're 1 follower away for the magical number called 333.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Crawling our way to victory.
Wow.
Well, we're glad to have you. DA's here somewhere.
Fantastic.
Well, actually, D might not be here. She's actually been idling in the channel all week, so she's probably not here.
Oh, okay, so she could be at work or someplace else.
Just a reminder for the spectators who are the new ones, please hit the follow button because, you know, if you want to see the show and show some love, you're going to see the show every Sunday night. And
even if it's even if we don't have a game, right? The cup's over, and we're waiting for the second cup. I'm going to be on every Sunday, even if it's just me and the goat. And we're going to do a goat show. We're going to have some kind of content.
We're going to cast like
every Sunday.
We're going to cast Minesweeper
I'll be
and
here.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Spider Solitaire Shoutcast.
God,
awesome. Or Wolfenstein 3D. How's that?
Oh, we're waiting on one. This is exciting.
I actually have Wolfenstein 3D. I have Duke Nukem 3D. And here we go. Game's underway, though.
All right.
The teams are ready to go.
Are you ready?
It's time.
Ladies and gentlemen, soldiers and soldats, it is time to start the game. RTCW tonight return to Castle Wolfenstein. On the offense is OP versus KiH. Sabo, you've got the call, buddy. Take it away.
All right, well, wow, these guys are really fast. Bully's already got a yellow light as he gets taken out by, looks like a grenade over here at that little left door. That's really critical for getting
it's go
quick,
time.
Easy access to the base. Chris is going to follow up, and did he get a red light? No, he doesn't. He gets
they all spawned at the flag.
There. Oh, but they did get the flag. Oh, wow. Even though they couldn't get the dynamite in the door very quickly, they already got the flag. 9 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. Nail, holy crap, these guys are lightning. Blitzkrieg.
Yeah, they got to make sure that they actually go back and plant, though. It's like they're actually trying to do a little spawn push here. Sapuri is coming down. Oh, they were ready for him. They just poked out of the corners, killed him. They've got the plan to the door now. Full spawn coming in from both sides.
Been tracking Feta, or Fet, the fastest man alive on defense here, and looking down the hallway, there is nothing except the allied bodies of the incoming OP rush here tonight. There's the main door breach. As the alarm has been sounded, the Axis are alerted to the presence of the incoming allies here at 846 tonight. Very early on in the match, and this is the game you've been waiting for. Still with Feta tonight by request, taking out Sapiri, who's the first, well, not the first, but the latest in his crosshairs this evening. And kind of a onesies and twosies rush here, Voice, of not seeing any cohesion yet from OP. What's the strategy going down so far?
OP was just trying to get the plant down, and in the meantime make their way through the spawnway and the courtyard, ready to poke some holes into their defense. But they haven't attacked full skill yet. They're saving that until all options are open. Currently, we see a 4-man rush through the spawnway, which is quite a lot. One guy assisting from the courtyard, staying there to provide backup. And we have a dog crab by Circa, who is now reviving Bully, making his way towards the service hall. I cannot see if anyone is waiting for him, but...
Oh, TK on Bully.
Alright, so I've got the lock on Circa. Nice. He is a medic, and he's making his way home here tonight, rocking it OP style. If he can get it here, Sabo, and get it now, it'll be an incredible time set by OP. Take us home, buddy. Let's roll.
All right, well, I mean, he's got it. He's already outside, backed up by multiple teammates, rushing straight towards the radio room, but it looks like KiH, Eskunjan, has got something set up for multiple members. Eskunjan and Sil all hiding in the radio room, trying to set up the ambush. So it's going to be a nice little fight right here for domination of the radio room. Where's the document going to go? Circa's going to go
Circa
up
is
top over here.
He's got it.
Nice. He's just standing there waiting for the go-ahead so he can drop down into the radios. He goes down, makes the left turn, and takes it. Clock set 2:55.
Wow.
Good strategies.
That is an incredible time. DTS, break it down, Commander. Go.
Yeah, well, I think OP were the main thing was they got the flag so quickly. As soon as you get that flag, if you can get the flag, get a quick spawn before the Axis really have time to regroup. I mean, KiH did do quite a good job of dropping back after that. You know, they did have time to kind of sit back a little bit. Very nice use of the nades in the corridors as well. But I think they just got caught a bit unawares on the spawn. And they just couldn't get enough gibs in before the doctor grabbed. And I'll let you take it away again.
This is almost not enough time to cast here, so I want to hear how KiH is going to respond. Let's head to their war room very quick. KiH war room, Sable the Saboteur on comms. Let's hear what they've got planned. On our way.
Strike up.
I'm planting.
Cold spawn, spawn. Jag ligger på full.
Jag kommer.
Jag nejdar också. Akta pansar.
Pansar. Akta ryggen nu bara.
2:26 on the clock. Not much time. They've got the plant on the left-hand side. Boost them just a touch if you could, Sable.
Jag skjuter flagpettar. Så, kör flagg nu. Pansar där.
Many guys up. 2 guys fly.
All right, 2-minute warning. Let's head out of this war room and head into the war room of OP, overpowered on the Axis defense.
Maybe same. Coming down, buddy.
Here's overpowered.
They're coming main door.
Nading.
Nail, keep your eye open for any instant replays. We're standing by for that.
Going up.
Two coming, buddy. Oh my god, they need them, son.
3 lower.
They're going slow, probably. Yeah, they're going courtyard.
Chris, watch out, Chris. Yeah, boy, I think I just saw him.
Thank you. Nice panzer.
Watch my airstrike.
One in warehouse.
I'm nading out fully. Yeah, we have the defense up now. One office at least.
Because it's flag.
6 right to the collision.
Can we push flag?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, push flag to
One in office.
We're coming up on the 1 minute warning. We'll stay in the war room, then get the tactical commentary from Voice and Nail tonight.
Spawn back, probably.
I spawned LT, but
This could be a KiH rush.
I think forward. We don't know.
Okay.
Don't push. Nobody push.
Yeah, play safe now.
Spawn forward.
Two spawn way.
50 seconds on the clock.
2 spawn way. Need help.
Yeah, I'm dead at
3
spawn.
spawn way.
Oh, good.
Nice Panzer, nice.
Wow.
Did you
Yeah,
catch
I've
it,
got
Nail?
that on replay.
You got it?
Yep.
Let's head the replay quick. Let's go. Wham bam Shazam time. Instant replay action. Try to pull this up fast. Might be lagging just a bit. There it was, the kill. A little bit dropping some frames. Let's head back into the game. We'll see if you can go ahead and lower your bitrate just a touch, Nail. All right, 12 seconds on the clock. And we'll get the replay honed down for you. It's not going to happen. This is going to be a first point for OP tonight in 3, 2, and a 1. Last minute grab, but not good enough. OP get it done, and they do it quick. Nail, your thoughts.
Yeah, no, I mean, KiH, they got the plant fast. They got the flag relatively quick. The kills were only 8 kills apart, so it was just, they just didn't have much time to work with, is what it came down to. So, if they can actually get the flag, hold it a little bit, they didn't ever lose it, but 3 minutes, that's just rough to work with. Your whole strat almost changes when you have only 3 minutes instead of, 5 or 4.
Oh, absolutely. There's no time to screw around. You got to get it, and that makes the whole offensive a little bit more frantic, a little more scattered, and I think that's what might have really killed him there.
Well, what do you do right now, Voice? KiH, oof, not their strongest moment here as OP come out swinging. What's the plan of attack here for KiH?
Already making his way up towards the flag. Well, I think what KiH just did was trying to get a feel on how the OP defense works, because they knew that they probably could not beat the 3-minute time unless they got lucky, and they didn't. So they just tried to get a feel. Okay, this is the type of defense. As Neil pointed out, they kept the flag for a long time. They had the plan down relatively quick, which is all actually quite a good sign for them, because they have opportunities to attack and possibly score a point versus them.
Oh dear.
Great support by Ramata there, taking out 3 men at once.
9:04 on the clock here tonight. There it is. The breach has been made. Can KiH, Sabo, match that time of OP? Remains to be seen. It's not looking like it.
It's not looking like it right now. 2:55 was the original time set, which is it's a good time. It's not stellar, but it's a good time on this. Where I think they're running into trouble here is the fact that overpowered is really just dominating here. It's Mata and Superi I keep seeing with multiple kills. Superi had that triple Panzer kill earlier. He just had another multi-Panzer kill here, and when you're doing things like that, you're giving the other team, there's no chance to get a medic revive, and it shuts down an entire push just like that. And with 8 minutes 10 seconds on the clock, we still haven't seen a document grab. We're just kind of waiting on the next push for KiH.
Well, I kind of agree with what Voice was saying, DTS. And Nail, you've got kind of a lockdown. What's happening, buddy?
They all just killed out. It looks like the Axis has a little bit older or slower spawn, so the Allies, I think they can pull something together here, but they got Osmosis and Friends trying to go through spawn while the other people go service, so they're kind of splitting it up, 3 people here, 3 people there, but OP hasn't been caught off guard yet. They still have like 3 or 4 people alive in the dock room, so they really have to get some spawn camps maybe on the Panzers when they kill out.
Now it's 7. DTS, we're going to hand this one to you tonight. You're seeing KiH advance in a much slower method here this evening. Is the OP Axis defense really that strong?
They are strong, but it's just a question of kind of staying together. I mean, if I was one of the KiH team, the guy leading it on comms, I'd say, okay, KiH, let's get it together. and try and stick together a bit more. Let's, you know, kind of hold each other's hands.
Push.
Go to
Yeah, here it comes, here comes that medic train. Sorry to cut you off, buddy.
Malman.
But it looks like we've got ourselves a grab. Askunjan wins the grab. I will try to pick him up quick.
Oh, shot in the back.
Oh man, takes it from behind the axis. Oh, make the